8 things women secretly crave in the bedroom. Imagine this: the lights are low, soft music hums in the background, and she's laying next to you, waiting to feel something she can't quite put into words. She doesn't want just another routine night or empty gestures. She's really craving connection, passion, and a touch so intentional it takes her breath away. As your hands gently graze hers, the moment feels electric. But it's not just about what you do, it's how you do it. The way you look at her, the confidence in your touch, and the way you seem completely tuned into her body. She doesn't just want to feel desired, she wants to feel like she's the only woman in the world at that particular moment. But here's the truth: most men miss this all the time. And women crave much more than just physical pleasure in the bedroom, guys. They want an experience that stimulates our minds, because this is what builds a woman's attraction and emotions. And yes, their bodies want it too. So today I'm sharing exactly what women secretly crave in the bedroom as a woman myself. And I don't want you to worry, because it's not just about being perfect or knowing all the moves. It's really about tuning into your presence and having confidence, because every woman is different, and building intimate connections she'll never forget. So stick around, and this might just change everything you thought about and probably knew about intimacy. Hi, I'm Apollonia Ponti, a dating and relationship coach for men, which I've been doing this for over 8 years. I've helped thousands of men around the world globally with building healthy relationships, bettering their intimacy in their current relationships, gaining confidence, and really gaining attraction skills to attract their dream woman. You can see it in the testimonials yourself. I have a link of hundreds of testimonials with proof and pictures of men in happy engagements, relationships, and also written letters from them as well. So not a lot of coaches can say that, gentlemen. So you're in the right place. So if you are here with me for the first time, hit that subscribe button right now, and let's get started in this video. And to all my fellow subscribers, thank you for being a loyal subscriber. Please comment below and like this video and share it with a friend if you'd like. All right, today we're diving into the topic, and it often gets misunderstood, what women really crave in the bedroom. I'm not just talking about techniques, although we'll definitely get to those. I'm talking about the emotional and mental aspects of intimacy that make the physical so much better, okay? Whether you're in a new relationship or have been with your partner for years, this video will give you insight that will leave her wanting more, not just in the bed, but with you in every way. So I want you to think about this, gentlemen, before we get started. If you haven't been in a toxic relationship, more power to you. Oh, I hope it stays that way for you. But I want you to think about this. Whenever you're in a toxic relationship, isn't the sex so much better? You think, right? Because emotions are at an all-time high and they go to an all-time low. The reason why I bring this up is because sometimes we think that with these people, this is the best intimacy we can ever have, because of the fact there's so many emotions, and it's because they are toxic, and we misconfuse it sometimes with this person is the one because this is why I feel this way. I gravitate towards them, my body gravitates toward them, whatever the case may be. But it's the false sense of emotions. We want to make sure that we have the right sense, the positive sense of emotions, the connection. That's what we're talking about here. And the reason why I wanted to give you that example is because that's proof in the pudding. That's how much emotions tie into play when it comes to intimacy, okay? So let's get started, and let's be real for a second too, okay? Sex can be confusing. You want to please her, make it good, make it feel good, and create a connection, but sometimes it feels like you're missing the mark because I have all these things that Apollonia is telling me to do in these YouTube videos. But here's the thing. A lot of men get caught up in the mechanics, gentlemen. They think it's all about doing the right thing, finding the magic move, or following a step-by-step guide. And while techniques are important, what women really crave goes so much deeper than that, guys. And one common mistake men make is rushing it, or being in their head and having a checklist. Whether it's rushing through foreplay, rushing through the main event, or rushing to finish, it sends a message that the experience is more about you than it is about her. So we want to have a mutual experience. Another challenge is a lack of presence. Women can tell when your mind is somewhere else, even if your body is there. If you're too focused on what's next instead of being in the moment with her, it can feel like a disconnection. And then there's communication. A lot of men hesitate to ask what she likes, either because they don't want to seem inexperienced or because they're afraid of turning her off or of the answer. But here's the truth. Women love a man who is willing to learn and adjust. I want you to know that I get it. This isn't easy. You're not a mind reader, and every woman is different. But the good news here is, gentlemen, there's a universal things that you can do to make a woman feel seen, desired, and completely satisfied. So I'm going to show you how now. So number one is kind of basic, but we got to say it just as a reminder. Set the mood with tone and presence. It all starts before you even touch her. Create an environment that feels safe, sensual, and free of distractions. Dim the lights, play soft music. Make sure she feels like the center of your attention. Your presence is key. Look her in the eye, slow down, show her that you're fully there. Say something to her that might turn her on, because confidence comes from knowing you're in control, not in an aggressive way, but in a way that makes her feel secure. Number two is, this can be for long-term or short-term, doesn't matter, but it depends on your forte. But introduce some toys in the bedroom. If you've been together for a while, especially, introducing toys can add some excitement and variety, but don't just like spring it on her. This is where you go wrong. So that's why I'm saying like has to be a little bit for longer term relationships, because it's something you guys already talked about. So you want to start the conversation outside the bedroom when it comes to this stuff. Ask her what she's looking for, ask her what she's curious about, or if she'd like to explore something new together. I actually have this something called yes, no, maybe list in my Master the Bedroom program for men. And it's a list that you can print out. And I loved telling men to do this. And literally they write me all the time saying like, whoa, that went really well. And the night we had afterwards was amazing. But I tell men in this program to print out the list when they go on a date, to have this activity, and they exchange the list, and it's a yes, no, maybe list. You go over everything that you will do, you won't do, or maybe you will do. And you check it. There's a little checkbox, and then you switch the list and you guys talk about it. And so this really helps you kind of understand sexually what your partner is looking for as well. Let me give you an understanding, guys. When we introduce things like this into the bedroom, this isn't about replacing you. It's about enhancing the experience for the both of you. Okay. Number three is oral sex. Obviously, going down is one of the most intimate ways to please a woman. Take your time. I have a video all about what not to do on there. And I'll link it up here in the cards, but you want to pay attention to her responses. Don't be afraid to ask what she likes. Consistency and patience are everything here. Don't switch things up too quickly, especially when she is close. Okay. Now, I have a video about this. I'm not going to discuss it into detail here, but I'll put it in the Watch Next playlist below. Number four is emotional connection. Women are wired to crave emotional intimacy. Show her you're invested in her pleasure by communicating, making her feel safe, and showing her genuine affection. Compliments, eye contact, and gentle touches go a long way in building this connection. Number five is be so into it that she gets out of her own head. One of the biggest barriers to female pleasure is overthinking, especially because female bodies are so scrutinized. Every woman, majority of the time, depending on her age and her confidence level and what she's gone through in life and what she's overcome, has some type of body image issues, which is so sad to say, but it's the truth. And when you're fully into the moment, making her feel like she's the most desirable woman alive, it helps her let go of any insecurities or distractions. Number six is don't rush your orgasm. Focus on her pleasure first. Take your time, read her cues, and make sure she feels satisfied before you finish. This isn't about delaying for hours. God, no. It's about making her feel prioritized. Number seven is dirty talk. But start light, guys. Dirty talk can be incredibly arousing when done right. Start light with compliments or playful phases and see how she responds to it. If she responds in a positive demeanor and probably talks back to you, let her guide the intensity and match your energy, and that's when you can level up in that talk. But number eight is whisper in her ear and touch her hot spots. A woman's body has so many enormous zones beyond the obvious ones. Explore her neck, ears, and inner thighs while it's whispering something sexual. This combination of physical and verbal stimulation creates a heightened sense of intimacy. So if you're ready to take your skills to the next level, I've created a program called the Master the Bedroom program that will transform the way you approach intimacy just in general. It's one of my favorite programs I've ever done. You can expect a lot from it. This isn't just about techniques, it's about building confidence, understanding what women crave, and creating unforgettable experiences. So I want you to click the description link below if you want to join and purchase the program, as well as getting insights to like what women want, what they crave, what are hotspots, how to do things exactly when it comes to the bedroom, when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to foreplay. I talk about all of this in that program. All right, guys? So if you like this video, I want you to comment below and tell me like maybe what you would like to see, or comment below and let's start a conversation of how I can help you a little in the future later. And I hope to see you in the Master the Bedroom program as well. As always, I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.